Hi folks, Mark here, Views from Mark. As always, I hope you're keeping safe, healthy and are well. Today I'm off on a trip, which means one thing, I have had to pack, if I lift it up, my trusty Globetrotter No Time to Die carry-on case, because I'm heading off to New York City on something that I'm affectionately referring to as Operation Live and Let Fly. And whilst my bag is packed, I want to invite you along to experience what I'm going to be calling a bonding in New York day. I'm going to be meeting up with David Zaritsky, aka The Bond Experience, as well as some other wonderful people, hopefully later on in the day, for a day of Bond brands, locations, conversations and experiences throughout the day. Promises to be a really exciting day, so I'm going to head to the airport, jump on a plane, go and meet with David. I invite you to come along. Sit back, relax and enjoy.
A man comes. He travels quickly. He has purpose. He comes over water. He travels with others. He will oppose. He brings violence and destruction.
So we've just arrived at our first stop of the day, haven't we, David?
We have.
Where have you brought me today?
So I brought you to a very special place. You're going to know it very well. It's the Madison Avenue location of NPeal Cashmere.
Fantastic. Let's go in and check it out.
Let's do it.
So as we entered the store, we were greeted by store manager Alexa, who was fantastic and really went over and above to make our customer experience the best that it could be, starting with this champagne that really set us up for the day to come. Looking at the store as we move through, you can really get a sense of the scale and the size of it. There is plenty of space. You can move through unrestricted and really take in all of the magnificent pieces that are on display throughout the store that NPeal have to offer. It's a very light, very airy space, as I say, and very welcoming. They even have in the middle of the store a sofa kind of lounge area where you can sit, relax, decide which bits you're going to try on, or maybe even be waiting whilst someone else is trying on some items. And speaking of which, it wasn't just the champagne that I was there to enjoy. Of course, I did take the opportunity to try on a piece or two.
Wow, Mark, what do you got going on?
Something amazing and something that is unbelievably comfortable. I've paired this with some wonderful advice. This amazing sweater here that we've got this kind of herringbone pattern that's taking place. So soft, so comfortable, as all of NPeal stuff is. I mean, it's ridiculous. I wish you could reach through the lens and touch this stuff. But we've paired this with this amazing gilet, which has also this herringbone pattern. We've also got some goat suede on the back of the collar here, which you can probably see. It's an amazing combination. I'm loving the colours, the fit, the feel. I go for a size small when I'm wearing NPeal sweaters, but the gilet I've sized up to a medium just from a comfort point of view, and yeah, it's incredible. What can you say other than you need to try it on yourself?
Mark, we're in New York City. We call that a vest.
It's a vest, okay. Well, there we go. This is a cultural thing. It's English language, but yeah, it's amazing. Whatever it is, it's doing the right thing.
Lovely.
So I am trying on something that is perfect for the weather that we're experiencing here in New York at the minute, because surprisingly it is quite chilly. But today I am checking out this ribbed sleeve woven jacket. Now try saying that very quickly 5 times after you've had a champagne. Good luck to you. But this is unbelievable. You've got this fumo grey cashmere sleeves that are incorporated into this vest jacket, where you've got this linen that is really comfortable, and the overall look I think is quite stylish, obviously because it's NPeal, but it's something that's practical, it's functional, it's warm, it's cozy, it's going to keep you really snug on a cold, chilly day. It is transitional, kind of spring into summer, but as we do it up here, and you've got these lovely buttons that you can also complete the look, All the pockets are functional. You've got these wonderful pockets up here, side pockets. And there are also, of course, as you would expect in a jacket, some pockets on the inside that you can put your phone, your money, whatever it may be. But this is a really nice piece, I must say. And I was saying to Alexa here in store, whenever I try on cashmere like this with the sleeves, I often just take a moment and just feel that softness, that quality, and that's everything that you get from NPeal. You get that resounding quality that runs through everything. It's wonderful. Right folks, so we've had an amazing time here at NPeal on Madison Avenue. I'm joined now by Sway, who is the president of NPeal herself, here in the flesh. I wanted to say a massive thank you, Sway. The hospitality here has been absolutely incredible, and it is a magnificent store that you've got here, I've got to say. But you have a new store that has also opened, a second location here in New York. Where can people find you at your second location if they're in town?
That's correct, Mark. So our new store is at Rockefeller Center. It's actually 620 Fifth Avenue, which is a great address if you're going to go see your landmarks of Rockefeller Center, and as well as Saks Fifth Avenue, the original Saks Fifth Avenue. So that's our neighbor. It's a great location to go look at.
No, it's amazing. I'm hoping to get down there whilst I'm still in town. I'm here till Monday. But once again, thank you so much for your hospitality. And yeah, it's a fantastic team you've got here. Alexa, everyone, you know, you're doing an amazing thing.
Thank you so much. It was our pleasure having you.
Cheers. Thank you. Right, so we've just left NPeal. I mean, David,
Yes.
what an amazing store.
Oh.
And what amazing hospitality.
Amazing.
Amazing. Where are we off to next? Where are you taking me?
I am taking you to 2006 in Casino Royale because we're going to visit Sunspel.
Okay, let's go, folks.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we've come in from the cold like a good spy, and we're now in Sunspel, and this is a magnificent store. Really spacious, plenty of room to move around, as you can see. But yeah, such an iconic line of clothing. And I was just saying to David as well that I can't help but feel a connection to people like, you know, James Dean and Steve McQueen, because a lot of these styles are very kind of retro Hollywood authentic 60s feels that I get from so much of the line. As you can see, David is capturing some content here as well. David, what are we thinking?
Hey, what's that you say?
What are you thinking? What are you feeling?
I love it. I mean, but I love to see the traditional Sunspel, like the Riviera Polo, and what type of new colors they have. And then I have the new things that I'm falling in love with like the Sea Island Cotton. They've just introduced me to a new, softer version, which is just, I mean, a big yes.
Yeah, and do you feel this connection as well? Like you get a James Dean, Steve McQueen kind of feeling from Sunspel. A lot of their styles are kind of, it feels like it's tipped towards paying homage to that classic 60s style of Hollywood.
It's classic. I mean, the underwear, you know, from the 50s and 60s, the ads that Sunspel really is rooted in have now blossomed. And now you've got this wonderful push through Casino Royale.
Yeah, no, absolutely amazing. Well, we're going to carry on enjoying this space, I think. There we go. You see he's off. So yeah, amazing space. We're going to enjoy it and have a look at some more of these amazing items that they've got. All these shirts. We're going to check out the Sunspel Riviera Polo, of course, that classic polo that we first saw DC wearing in Casino Royale. And yeah, we're going to have fun and enjoy ourselves.
Look at this. You have other content creators here. That's how crowded and popular Sunspel is. You've got people even from the British Islands. Is there one island or two islands in Britain?
You could say two. We can count Northern Ireland, but also you've got the Channel Islands, David. Jersey, Guernsey.
You've gone too far.
Okay. Wow. So we've just left Sunspel. What a lovely store.
Lovely store.
And the store manager was so friendly and welcoming.
He was.
Well.
Jaden.
Amazing guy. Yeah. David, what's next on our magical mystery tour?
Look, all I'm going to say is you want to wrap it lengthwise.
Okay.
We've got live and let die here.
Folks, look at this. This is it. This is the live and let die location. This is the first time I've ever been here, I must say. Wow. There we go. And of course, over to the side here, we have the parking garage. So Yeah, amazing. An actual film location here in New York, just off Madison Avenue. So I'm going to enjoy myself here, as you can imagine, and get some photos. Right folks, so David, we've just seen the Voodoo store from Live and Let Die. First off, thank you for taking me there, because it's somewhere that I've never been before. So it's amazing that it's all still there. The garage entrance with the elevator and the the doorway that he comes out of. We're now somewhere else that is very special as well in terms of New York and having a Bond connection.
Yeah.
Where are we now, David?
We're at Aston Martin Q in New York.
Let's turn around,
Dun,
folks.
dun, 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 dun.
There we go. Aston Martin Q in New York. Let's head in and check it out. Hey there. There we go. You see, everyone's friendly. Here we go, folks. So we're going into Aston Martin Q, greeted with this magnificent DBX in this gorgeous blue. It's got to be said. So this is the first thing that I'm seeing, and as you can imagine, I'm very, very excited. So yeah. David, is this your colour? Is this your colour?
It's my color of my eyes.
There you go, you see folks. This, of course, is a gorgeous Aston Martin Volante in this magnificent silver. Really, really beautiful. The looks of this car extend to the interior. You've got this gorgeous brown leather tanned interior and this brand new center console design. They really haven't missed a detail or a beat on this car. If you actually look at the air vents that are built into the wheel arches here, you even have Aston Martin branded into the side there. And as we come around to the front of the car, you really get that aggressive front grille look, that classic Aston Martin shape that you would expect, and they really have maintained that brute in a suit look. Also present in the showroom was this, what I would call, bite the back of your hand beautiful Aston Martin prototype Vantage. Now this is the brand new car. There aren't many of these around, so to see one in person was a very special moment. It comes in this extraordinary green with these highlight pieces. It's got a much more defined, aggressive look to it. The styling is very different, but this classic ducktail spoiler at the back is what we expect and what we love from the Vantage of late. Of course, they took inspiration from the Aston Martin DB10 that we saw in Spectre for a lot of elements that they put into the new Vantage line, and that carries on with this car. As we come around the side here, you can kind of really see the aggressive styling that they've put in. It looks a lot meaner, a lot tougher. It's got a fantastic front end to it here. You can see the lines on every angle. There isn't a bad angle on this car, and I think this is a massive step up in terms of the design. Of course, it's not just the exterior of the car that's had a major uplift, also the interior of the car has had a major redesign as well. You've got this fantastic new center console, new screen, new display. There's a lot of new hardware in this car that they've brought in which you won't have seen before, and to get to see this up close and personal for the first time was something really very special. Now, Q being the bespoke arm of Aston Martin, this is somewhere you go when you want something that isn't just on the normal standard configurator. You can specify a specific color, materials, leathers, textures, anything you can imagine they can incorporate into your car, including the shape of the steering wheel. It really is what makes Q the go-to place when you want a custom, bespoke, to your requirements Aston Martin. These are the people that you want to see. Following an amazing time at Aston Martin Q and their hospitality, we headed off to Amiga on 5th Avenue, where we met with Dario, the boutique director, who was able to show us this amazing Speedmaster Moonwatch in white, the brand new timepiece from Amiga that is absolutely stunning. I can see why there's several hundred people on the wait list already. From here we then headed off to meet with this wonderful group of people. We had Joe Darlington, Mike Poplowski, Carl Barbeau, Alex Lamas and Matt Spazer joining us, and we had the most amazing evening. It was the perfect wind down to the Friday, where we had some amazing Spanish tapas in this lovely restaurant that David had booked, followed by drinks up at Dear Irving, that classic well-known James Bond themed bar that has the most amazing view over the skyline of New York City. This was a fantastic way to end the Friday, having conversations and drinks with such a wonderful group of people. It was the perfect ending. A big thank you to David for curating such a fantastic day from start to finish. I hope you've enjoyed this brief look into our bonding in New York day, and as always, until the next time, stay safe, stay healthy, stay well.